Like officially to call to order the public hearing on local law 25-3, a local law to authorize special events in the town of Hillsdale. We do have 15 minutes here, so seeing no public comment, we'll see if someone shows up.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
Do we have to notify Old Town? Cause I talked to them Saturday.
They've already been approved.
They're grandfathered in.
Well,
We're not going
they,
to.
they were issued a.
What do they're approved, they don't need to do anything for this year.
Yeah, no, they were approved.
Okay,
Under
so
our
they'll
old
Get
system.
approved for next year.
Yeah.
Next year, yeah.
Every
yeah,
year.
Every
Somebody
year.
needs to tell them,
They get
And then-
approval every year,
but they don't. They usually go to Craig.
but Craig will tell them to come to us.
Okay, but shouldn't something come from us saying for next year, please do X, Y,
They
Z?
apply.
Yeah, when they apply, yeah.
Where? They're asking me these questions.
They should apply to the town board, to the town clerk. Instead
Okay,
of Craig, and
Okay.
CC Craig, but
okay, gotcha.
yeah.
And where's this new law? Is it on the website?
There will be one, see, it's on our agenda, but once passed, it'll be.
Okay, so if I can get a link or find it.
Well, it goes up on the website anyway. Yeah.
When it's official, the draft is on the agenda page,
Okay, but when it's on the website, can I get a link to it?
yes.
Thank you.
It will be on the website under laws,
Under laws. Will be hard to find.
not be put in special event.
Okay.
So. What were you doing?
Park and I was cutting, I have this trumpet vine, which is the worst thing.
Oh,
No, definitely not.
I was clipping like that, even though it's like about the blossom, I have it in two places.
Yeah.
So I must have cut myself when I was doing it.
Aren't you having the hand park?
It grows, so like,
Yeah.
trumpet vine.
Yeah. No. So this is for.
I moved it one time because it was written down the bottom.
That.
Right.
So I
And then there's your
took it all
application.
down, killed it, I put it somewhere else.
Yes,
The
yeah.
hummingbirds love it, I really like it,
Yeah.
I trim it, like I have one right on Forward Street, like the entrance, and I trim it shit out of that in March. But it's,
No, it just goes great.
It's.
Yeah, we finally
You're welcome.
took the spirit of.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it.
Oh, I was at it yesterday.
I had friends in Buffalo who bought a house, they took the house, and before they could buy the house, they had to let them take down the stereo because it would bring down the house.
Oh,
Basically.
It is insane. Yeah. It's like, okay, and it blooms once every 4 years, and it is gorgeous.
Fee is to cut five stems of. the-
Oh, really?
We
Wow.
cut it to that, and we blew.
We cut
And I
it
didn't,
right.
I didn't, no, I do too.
It'll come back though.
I know. I just didn't
Yeah, it's
forget
fabulous.
to look at
There it is, it's popping up.
Yeah.
It's getting to the roots.
With the other dudes.
Yeah, I was out there. anyway.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
No,
I think it
yes,
just,
I
it
think
takes
that's
part of
what
the
happened.
break.
Yeah.
I just came inside before.
You know, it's recur. People are eating there.
Oh, I might have some more records for you.
Oh, good.
You can play them? You can play any of them?
No, I haven't in '80s.
Oh, so. Deal with it.
Do you want to take this opportunity to explain, not as anything executive, but we will be going to an executive for the.
Okay, so
Hey, guys.
my
real quick.
guess, I'll do this real quickly because it's not. At the July meeting, we'll go into executive session and I will explain how we negotiate a contract with the Teamsters.
Yep,
So it's not long, it's not difficult, but we have to basically prepare a package and I will talk to you about that. I think Joe was the only person who was here last year
Yeah.
that did it. Rubina,
2 years,
you know,
right? Is that 2
it's
years?
every 3 years.
Every
But
3
you can make the contract as long as you want.
Oh,
We
okay.
always make it 3 years. So anyway, just so you know, after we adjourn, we'll go into executive session.
okay.
And I will explain everything about negotiating. It's not difficult. What's that?
Are we getting a raise?
We can't discuss that, yeah.
Are you getting a raise?
No, then. Oh, you're not you haven't negotiated yet?
No, as in.
Probably, they will probably ask us to sit down and negotiate in September,
Yeah,
which is,
I remember that.
it takes like three or four meetings now that we,
Is it the same guy?
as far as I know.
Is it?
We have a good relationship.
Everybody.
It's very true. Right, so.
Oh, my dear.
It's Thursday.
Oh, yes, they went to the cruise.
They came back and forth. They went to Denmark or Finland, or something, Scandinavia. Oh,
Yeah, they were everywhere.
I guess not.
No, okay. I didn't know, I knew there was
I thought it was
It's on my
Denmark.
list.
Well,
Oh,
Did you buy more? You go down?
thanks. Huh?
I'm actually, this one site, you can either pay with Apple Pay or PayPal. They don't give you options of
Yes.
pay with a credit card or,
Josh's
So-
was like that. He was trying to get something.
I just wanted to
He
add it.
never uses Venmo, but my brother-in-law did.
Valid.
Gave him money on Venmo and he's, I guess, he was like,
Yeah.
hey, like it's not in his Venmo account. They went to use
Should've made
it,
it
still think they're the checking account.
Uh,
What the hell's the point of that?
where did you put the car show?
Go to, yep, go over to community,
Hey, Joe,
Parks and Rec.
that thing you sent about, did you want us to,
Oh, yeah, you
you
can do
sent
that too.
that paragraph about the car show? Did you want us to do
No,
anything with
sponsored
it, or
event.
just, you
Go
were just
up.
telling us this is it?
Right there.
That's what I put in the newsletter.
Oh,
So if you guys.
And
wanna
then
add to
whatever
it,
needs to be put in there. we put
Okay.
it.
right.
That'll come out tomorrow, anyway.
Yeah, Mike.
I
did you-
just finished it, so if it needs tweaking. I'll
I wanna make sure Mike saw it.
Okay, so I'll add this,
Did you,
Oh, the link to the.
Mike, did you, get the blurb about the car show for the
I
newsletter?
did,
That's what you do.
Did you add to it?
I guess I'm doing that.
Oh, there you go.
I see Bluestone is putting up signs for his October, August event.
Oh, yeah.
Just says.
I saw him in this morning because I didn't know that Josh is out there. Started trying to was blocking both lanes of the street.
Maybe
And
that's where
over,
it goes,
like he was-
Sims.
Literally, like, center of the- no, the structure trail, but he was literally in the middle of it, both lanes, like the structure was on the white regular line. And he was parked enough where I couldn't get around to go over. And there was a tractor trailer at the gate. I put my hair on and I'm spraying. He's like,
that.
"I'm stupid." Said he-
Yeah, that's a bit more,
Right, so then I put
It
the
is
sheriff, it
beautiful.
was like the number, December. As
yeah.
soon as I give him a,
Feel free to rinse
put me
it.
on hold for like 15 minutes, I'm
There
like,
you
at
go.
this point, probably gone. I was so mad.
Yeah, so they delayed the work on
Mm.
23
Right.
You do?
week, yeah.
That makes sense.
Are they gonna route people through Copeland?
Oh,
No, the detour is straight up 21 into 21C in Harmonville to 217, all the way to 23 where the old trooper barracks are, and to come back around this way. That's the technical detour.
they can't use it.
They were gonna use Martindale Road. But like I said to my husband, how are they gonna take, tractor trailer gonna take a right-hand turn to go up to 17 to come back around this way? So that's why when they just adjusted it to the, 9th now, they updated the detour to just straight up 23.
Got it.
Yep, but they're gonna be blacktopping on 21 in the next week or two.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, frankly, boy,
That's Josh's section.
I went sometime last week, they must have 40 trucks there. It was just the biggest line of trucks I've ever seen,
Mhm.
county trucks and
Yeah.
private trucks.
Does this apply to
Yep.
events that are on private property
It applies to all events that we approve.
in the town?
Yeah.
So if it's at Cool Whisper, they gotta go through this.
No, we're doing a blanket, they're temporary, so, but we'll discuss that.
Okay.
Did you get any water test results?
Did I?
No.
I'm pretty.
Joe just asked if we got pre-season inspection, water test.
From the state?
I don't know, he didn't say, I'm gonna have to, like, what are you talking about?
No.
And unless he's talking about the stream that I've been dealing with this morning.
Yeah.
I got a ring alert about a loud noise about 10 minutes ago.
It was right before the meeting started, yeah,
You got the same alert?
I got the same thing for my ring, yeah. Oh, we didn't have a fire call, so.
Okay.
It's that cargo ship before it goes over the top.
Maybe.
Makes a hole in this. This is, I know, it's.
What?
What?
I just watched everybody on their.
On their phone.
Oh, it was
I'm sending a town email.
I'm looking at her post on the website.
I'm answering Joe Rocco about how I've tried for weeks to get hold of the state and nobody's responded back. So I tried again today.
They don't- It's like an afterthought.
Well, I said that, I'm like, I need to know because
I can't believe this still.
work is, is starting.
I think he lives in Redmond,
Oh,
He does.
Joe.
Yeah.
And he still does.
Oh, yes, he does.
He's only
Yeah.
Here to do that, that's like incredible.
Oh, you might remind him that he has the other paperwork for the people I need it, so I can send this to the payroll.
The counselors.
Yeah.
I've got three.
3 applications or 3 new hires.
Three of the paperwork.
Um. Parking signs, July 4th weekend.
I'm sorry,
Where are the parking signs for,
Victor has,
do you know if we put them up? Should I text them?
I don't know, I don't think where we put him up, so,
Okay,
yeah, he was been. He was in the building
Right?
Friday
Oh.
and said, contact Joanna.
oh,
I need to call him too, because I need to find out if he, got, looks like tractor parks for the park or the sewer.
wait, who name?
No, Victor.
Victor.
Oh,
And
Zelda.
probably the sewer, he said the sewer.
I know he said it was,
Little-
okay, I know he was talking to you about it the other day.
Dean and I looked at sewer plans on Friday, we're returning after this meeting.
I love it.
Yeah,
Lovely. It didn't smell at all.
no, it doesn't smell anything.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And what if with all the heat?
Yes, but
Yeah.
anytime it's gonna smell,
Oh, good, yeah.
yeah, trying to troubleshoot some connectivity issues with the internet. IP addresses.
Well, like you said, when
God.
you said that, like, the address for the sewer is on the remnant slip that goes back to, got it down. So I'm like, I don't have it.
That stuff drives me nuts.
And that's what I'm like, you probably pay everything in line, you probably don't pay a bill like by check, right? Most people don't.
Every time I have to go, it's been several years since I've helped consolidate, and then that's but that's just. They don't have any cell
Well,
phone
that's-
service in the house.
Right.
People live,
That's why I was so surprised when they were so efficient with the way they.
Yeah.
Fiber paper. But less time than it took me to get the account.
I know, right?
Well, hopefully next month's bill will be correctly, like, we'll see.
So,
2-minute warning.
So there are a lot of people there last night, like.
Yeah.
it's the only thing which I did.
Did they move all the tape? I said, but I-
We had to move it.
The middle were not written.
So I give her Mark Ronson.
Yeah.
He's coming and flying back.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You should make a
it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be, the fire department's gonna shut.
Yeah, I'm concerned about
They
traffic.
they should do it outside.
I know,
Wait,
but
it's lights?
then where do you park?
How many people was there?
60.
60 people.
It's already booked. Every table's booked.
Fire capacity is 60 people.
Mhm.
Where?
At Highs, Mark Ronson's DJ
Wow,
on
that's
Friday.
Wow,
Creative.
It's
how'd they
insane.
work that out?
I don't
Meryl Streep and Mark Ronson went there for dinner and Jack invited him to DJ and he's putting a book out, so.
Oh, yeah, oh, wow, that's good.
Wow, they should do it out. Something, that's like crazy.
Her went to school, worked for Meryl Streep, she bought her house in Bradford. At her husband.
Yeah.
They're divorced, I thought, right? Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Separated it. Oh, the
From her husband?
Gummer. Oh, it's 12:15, so I'm going to,
Rock and roll.
a motion to adjourn the public hearing. Erwin, second.
Second.
Any, all in favor? Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'd like to call to order a special town board meeting at 12:15. Please stand for pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you all, thank you all. Okay, for the special meeting, motion to approve the June 17th minutes. Erwin, I get a second. Joanna, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Alright, unanimous, okay, thank you. Budget amendment 6A, we did approve purchasing the light poles with proceeds of the insurance. Just to make it triple official, to do a budget adjustment. We did have 4 down light poles. I added this note just a couple minutes ago, in which we received $42,551.76 of insurance reimbursements. We will be, it was like, the price of the poles went up, obviously, in the, what's this, like, 2-year, interval. We will be replacing only 3 of them because the 4th one has a stone wall in front of the old Casana. So we will have 42 minus 37, about slightly under $5,000 left of insurance funds for this pending project. So motion to approve budget amendment 6A. Erwin, can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, any questions?
Yeah, you
Sure.
said there was money left, but actually, we paid for some kind of survey for there were other expenses.
Oh, yeah, well, the installation isn't included, so that's remaining 5K will be used for installation.
Okay, but I meant, like, we paid, our town engineer. To
Oh, yeah.
do that. How much did that cost? It's just like, this is not the total project cost.
No, it's not. This is just for purchase of the light poles.
Okay,
Yeah, so we, a little further down the agenda, we did receive 1 bid and we'll be discussing that. We won't be approving that today, but, the bid is, was made public on Friday at noon. So, yeah, this is just to the actual replacement of the poles.
okay.
Okay? All in favor? Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, you can sign that. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, next up on the agenda is local law 25-3. Local law to authorize special events in the town of Hillsdale. We do need to do a seeker. I'll take that.
You have to take a picture of these.
I do, yes. Okay, so I need a motion to appoint the town board as lead agency on the seeker.
I'll make a motion.
Is there a
Second.
All in favor, I mean,
Wait a
discussion?
second.
Yeah.
Local law,
25-3.
okay. So what is this then?
This is, we have to do a seeker for local law as part of the process.
Right, but this wasn't included in our agenda, in the public agenda.
But it's part of the process. Ken has advised that we have to do it, so.
But we
Yeah.
know, like, as a town board, we can't review documentation that.
Well, this is a,
Publicly posted.
this is I talked to Ken about this morning. He did send, this is advisement. The seeker form is a public form. And we are filling out the seeker form.
Oh. okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna read it into the record.
I'll read it into record, and if we don't approve it, we don't approve it. These are Ken's suggestions. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so, all in favor of appointing the town board as lead agency?
Aye.
Unanimous, thank you. Okay, so part 1, Name of action or project is a local law to authorize special events in the town of Hillsdale. The project location is the town of Hillsdale. Brief description of proposed action. This local law will allow the town board to authorize temporary special events such as concerts, food or crafts festival, bicycle tours, and other events or on public or private property, provided that the town determines that such events would not cause a hazardous or significant disturbance or disruption to the general public or community. Any approved event shall be no longer than 5 days in duration and shall be subject to conditions as the town board deems appropriate. Name of the applicant or sponsor is the town board of the town of Hillsdale. Phone number 518-325-5073. Email townclerk@hillsdaleny.com. Address P.O. Box 305-2609 State Route 23, Hillsdale, New York 12529. Question number 1. Does the proposed action only involve the legislative adoption of a plan, local law, ordinance, administrative rule, or regulation? Motion to check off yes. Erwin, Joanna. Yes, I mean, well, motion to approve. Yeah, we should, right? Or is anyone?
I would say if someone's against it, I'd know that.
Does anyone have an objection to checking off yes? Okay. If yes, attach a narrative description of intent of the proposed action and the environmental resources that may be affected in the municipality and proceed to part 2. So we're going to proceed to part 2. Okay, actually I should, motion to approve part 1. Erwin, can I get a second?
Second.
Any discussion on part 1? All in favor? Thank you. Keeping me on this.
I'm just reading this. Yeah, but we didn't review this. This is an entire, part 1 is 3 pages long.
No, it's if it's a local law, you skip the part 2.
No, you don't.
If yes, attach a narrative description.
Yeah, so.
And
if you
proceed to
check-
part 2.
If you check yes, you also do part 2. You also.
Yes.
I do part 2.
Yeah, we're doing part 2.
But it doesn't mean that you don't review part 1.
No,
This
if
is just
yes,
public information. This is
yeah,
just
and if
public
yes,
information.
proceed to part 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like when you do your taxes and.
Yeah, when you do a local law, this. Yeah, okay,
I'm not gonna vote on
Okay.
that. I don't.
I'm going to,
There's a motion to.
I don't
approve
know.
part 1.
I think that this should have been included in the agenda and I brought this up.
So is your vote
Before-
fasting or not?
Excuse me?
Is your vote
There was
fasting?
there was no call to the,
yes,
Yeah, it was.
we all voted. To
Wait,
approve part 1.
on what? On
Part 1.
On part 1.
Part-
That wasn't part of the public agenda that we didn't actually.
When you do a local law, you need to do a C.
Okay, then my vote is yes.
Okay, thank you. I will read the narrative description. The Board of the Town of Hillsdale finds that certain temporary events proposed to be held from time to time in the town of Hillsdale are desirable and beneficial to the residents and benefit businesses of the town of Hillsdale, but due to their temporary nature, in some cases, use of public land may not be appropriate for review and permitting pursuant to chapter 245 of the Code of Hillsdale, zoning. It's therefore determined to be in the public interest to allow on a case-by-case basis and subject to conditions and limitations that may be imposed by the town board, the holding of special temporary events in specified public or private locations, in that such allowance may be enhanced the community, support local business, and promote the enjoyment of local citizens participating in or attending such events. Due to limited 5-day maximum duration of any event authorized pursuant to this law and the requirements and conditions to which any approved event is subject, the law will have no significant impact on environmental resources. Motion to approve the narrative description. Erwin, a second.
Second,
Okay, I added that, yeah.
Alright, so we,
Erwin and Joanna. Any discussion on the narrative description? All in favor?
I,
Aye.
Abstain.
Okay, thank you. Now we skip to part two. There are 11 questions of part two.
we do the motion to.
No, I'm going to read the 11 questions. These are all temporary, less than 5-day events. So will the proposed action create a material conflict with an adopted land use plan or zoning regulation? Does anyone have objection to no or small impact may occur?
rejection.
Will the proposed action result in a change in the use of intensity of the land? Any objection to no or small impact may occur?
No objection. No objection.
Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of the existing community? Any objection to no or small impact may occur?
No,
Will the proposed action have an impact on the environmental characteristics that cause the establishment of the critical environmental area, CEA? Any objections to no or small impact may occur?
Yeah.
Will the proposed action result in adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking, or walkway? Any objection to no or small impact may occur? I mean, obviously, an event will have more traffic, but only for a limited duration.
I don't oppose that.
No.
Will the action cause an increase in the use of energy will the proposed action cause an increase in the use of energy and it fails to incorporate reasonable available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities? Any objection to no or small impact may occur?
No objection.
Will the proposed action impact existing public-private water supplies? Any objection to no or small impact? Public-private wastewater treatment utilities. No, these are all porta potty plants. Okay. Any objection to no or small?
No objection.
Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of important historical, archaeological, architectural, or aesthetic resources? Any objection to no or small impact?
No objection.
Will the proposed action result in adverse change to natural resources, wetlands, water bodies, groundwater, air quality, flora, and fauna? Any objection to no or small impact?
No objection.
Will the proposed action result in an increase in the potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems? Any objection to no or small impact?
No objection.
No,
Will the proposed action create a hazard to environmental resources or human health? Any objection to no or small impact?
No.
No. Okay, thank you. Okay, and we proceed to, motion. Okay, yeah, motion to approve, all 11 answers being no or small impact may occur in part two. Can I get a motion? Everyone, can I get a second? Discussion, please. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
I,
Thank you. Okay, moving on to, part three. Okay, so, it's a short environmental assessment form. Determination of significance. For every question in part two that was answered, moderate to large impact may occur, or there is a need to explain why a particular element of the proposed action may or will not result in a significant adverse environmental impact, please complete part three. Since we did not do that, yeah, so I would like to make a motion that the proposed law will have no significant environmental impact, and to select box 2. check this box if you determine based on the information analysis above and any supporting documentation that the proposed action will not result in any significant adverse environmental impacts. Motion to approve part 3 with box number 2 checked.
Motion.
Second.
Discussion, please. All in favor?
Aye.
Or, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. With that, the speaker is completed, motion. I guess we should just take a motion to, okay, with all 3. Okay, I will sign this.
Did we vote on the law? Or-
No, we haven't voted on the law yet. Yeah, not quite. This is the secret in anticipation of the law. Now the actual law. Okay, can I get a motion to adopt local law 25-3, a local law to authorize special events in the town of Hillsdale? Can I get a motion?
Yes.
All right,
Second.
Tiger. Discussion, please.
I need to make a vote.
Oh, no, discussion. Yeah. Okay. After discussion. Right, yeah.
So we, as town board members, we didn't get the opportunity to review this law publicly, right? In our last meeting, because it was posted too late.
What was posted for me?
The local law.
No, the local law was posted 5 days in advance. I can go back and check the date on the
I
posting.
didn't see it, but that's what was brought up last time. So the question is, just if you could answer like.
Sure.
Why, what is this law for?
So, in the year 1990, whatever,
Yeah.
the Falcon, the history as I understand it, and I think I understand it, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, as far as I know, Falcon Ridge came to the town board and said, hey, we want to do this music festival, and the town board said, okay, and didn't know how to approve this, permit it, and they kicked it to the zoning board, thinking, special use permit. Upon review with a new lawyer and reflection, it's not a special use permit. It's not like you're changing your house into a hair salon. It's not a permanent change. So and there's no statutory right for the zoning board to issue a temporary special permit, despite the fact that it's been happening for a while by just tradition. So in order to have the proper authority, our lawyer has suggested that the town board pass the local law in order to make the authorization of special events less than 5 days official, and to give the town statutory authority. Yeah, it's cleaning up some procedures that
Passed along.
were just always in place.
What is just unclear to me is like, what is the threshold in which an event is reviewed by the town board? Meaning like, I wanna have a party at my house, or Joyce
Right.
have a party on her property. What is the threshold for which we have to seek approval from the town board?
The threshold, I mean, like you're going to have a yard sale, it's,
It's a public event.
yeah, it is an advertised public event. The ticket
Is that explicit here?
No,
I think it might go
Good.
back to a definition within the comprehensive plan.
right,
That,
As a special.
that's what an event is. And
Right.
I don't have it in front of me, but I think in.
well, no, it says gathering of members of the general public, so you're having a public event, you're not privately inviting your friends over.
It's not a wedding, or it's not a barbecue, or it's not.
Right, this is a
a birthday
public
party,
event,
it's a public event.
right,
So it would be like any publicly advertised event, so people who are having public dinners or community table dinners.
Ken deals with this, well, no, the description. Are exempt, customary residential activities subordinate to on the same lot as a one-family household. Read the exemptions, activities such as yard sale, bake sales, and other activities that have a de minimis commercial aspect. Non-commercial events on a private property such as weddings, ordinary personal activities included by groups. So Ken was cognizant of this because they had a huge problem in Hudson where they passed a law and failed to bring up what you're bringing up. So he kind of took extra pains to say,
Oh, okay,
we don't want to be approving every time there's a yard sale and because that way lies madness. So he did his best to,
I see.
yeah.
Okay, thank you for the background.
Sure. Yeah, it's interesting, right? Any further discussion on local law 3? All in favor of adopting local law 3? Oh, roll call, sorry. Clerk, please announce the roll call.
Supervisor Volchek,
Yes, Alan.
Councilmember Farrell,
Yes.
Councilmember Verona Nordenstrom,
Present.
We're doing a roll call?
It's a roll call.
Yeah.
You say present.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Councilmember Tiger,
Present.
Councilmember Verona.
Present.
Yes, see that.
Okay, now we do, should we do a roll call on individual votes?
Well, no, then you.
Okay, then all in favor of local law 25-3.
Yay.
Aye, unanimous, thank you.
Yay.
We'll be dealing with some event proposals in our July meeting.
Like what?
The Bluestone and,
He's not approved yet?
Oh,
Oh, Arch Walk,
yeah. So,
And we approved the car show already, right?
we'll go back and formally approve it
Okay.
since we have it. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Motion to, approve the establishment of a fee for applications for non-town events of $50. That's currently what the zoning board, charges as an application fee for non-town events. Can I get a motion, please? Can I get a
So,
motion?
for example,
Can I get a motion first, and then we'll discuss. Motion, can I get a second? Discussion, please.
so for example, an out-of-town entity comes in, wants to do big antique show, they gotta pay $50 for the application.
It's not so much that they're out of town, it's a car show is a town event.
Right,
Scenic Sips is a non-town event, so that's when $50 comes
Okay.
in. Yeah,
Why isn't it higher? Why wouldn't we propose a higher,
we certainly could.
Yeah.
We certainly-
I mean, fees are supposed to cover the administration costs. I mean, we've been sitting here for, I don't know how many minutes talking about. Yeah,
Okay,
so I would think that our administration costs are actually much higher than $50.
it might deter people from doing events if you make it higher.
my opinion is, there are some events that have already semi-applied to this process, but I think not only this fee, but, planning board fees and all fees should be reevaluated in our org chart.
Yeah,
So,
this I brought up at the last.
yeah, no, and I asked the planning board to take a look at comparable towns, and they agreed we are under where we should
Yeah.
be.
But I just think now is an opportunity. Why, I mean, we're approving it. Why not make it $200 or?
The only thing is, as I said, there are some events that have already applied with the zoning board, basically Scenic Sips, and have already put in a check on us, already. So I think it'd be make more sense at the top of the year
Yeah.
to
Going forward.
reevaluate this.
Yeah, you're gonna have some
Okay.
pissed off
Okay,
over it.
during the annual.
Yeah.
budget.
Well,
It'll give people a chance to discuss it.
Yeah,
You know, when we have the prep meetings for the budget, if somebody wants to say, hey, I want an event, but oh, you're gonna raise $200.
Right,
yeah.
I won't do
Okay.
it, so I think it's
Yeah.
clean. if
I
you
do
it that
agree
way.
with you, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so motion to establish the fee for now of $50.
Yeah,
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, light poles, we did, the bidding stopped at noon on Friday. We did receive one bid, which I've attached. We're not gonna approve it today. George Schmidt, our town engineer, is reaching out to references, doing some due diligence. So we'll revisit this at July 15th town board meeting. I will say it was a sidewalk excavator, which is, I think, to the positive in my mind, but let's please review that packet that was submitted. Okay, sewer. Motion to approve the CREST grant application at this point for $175,000 to the office of Michelle Hinchy. I get a motion, I get Erwin, I get a second.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, could you just, I know you've
Sure.
talked about this before,
Yeah.
but could you just repeat do we have a match requirement?
No, CREST is
Okay,
no strings. This was kind of our last resort, because with this
Yeah.
tight time frame, there's no way we're gonna get a
Yeah.
grant other than that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, also, I would like to put in a CREST grant with the Barrett office for $125,000. There is a typo in the posted grant application. It should read $125,000, not 175. I obviously got and pasted. So with the Barrett office does not get their appropriations for another couple of weeks, so we won't know for certain, but I'd like to have this, when they do get it, ready to go. So motion to approve the CREST grant application, Erwin, Joanna, all in favor?
Aye.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, just any
Yeah.
discussion, any
you
discussion?
just, oh, this is the second
Barrett,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. All in favor of appointing approving the grant application with the modification of $125,000?
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, thank you, I'll keep you posted, as you know. George is working on the new plan for the new absorption fields. This will depend a lot on the highway department availability. But this is gonna be a quick turnaround and, hopefully we can get it done quickly. Well, we have to get it done quickly.
Yeah.
DEC says so.
I mean, by that.
Yeah, Simon says, yeah, any other business before the town? Motion to adjourn. Erwin, the second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you all for that.